Hey everybody, so in this video we're going to be taking the Mazdaspeed 3 and we're going to be trying to find the fastest setup for a lap around Sonoma Raceway, the short circuit, and we're going to be at the B600 performance level. So this lap is kind of going to be like our baseline lap. It's the same setup that posted the fastest lap time in the low revving high torque versus high revving low torque video. We're just going to use this as our baseline lap, so quick story while this is going. You might be wondering why the back of the car it says Mint on it. That's because we used to call, well, we kind of still sometimes refer to my stepdad as Mint. His name is Mike. It came from when my mom was first dating him, and my little brother was like not even 10 at the time. She goes, "Oh yeah, that guy I've been seeing is coming over." Trey goes, "What's his name again?" My little brother goes, Mint? And we all thought it was so funny that we kept saying it, and he used to drive this car, so that's why I've written Mint on the back of it, because to me it'll forever be the Mintmobile. So lap time, 1 minute 25 seconds, 6/10. We're gonna see if we can improve on that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up this car for the max amount of grip. So we're gonna do the racing weight reduction. We're going to add the full roll cage, and we've already got race suspension, race brakes. We've got the race tire compound, but we're gonna add some aero to the front and the back of this car. And you'll see that we're adding a significant amount of braking and handling to this car, so hopefully this will be faster. In a perfect world I'd be able to add these, but since we're aiming for the 600 performance points level, we left them off, and then we're gonna have to downgrade the motor pretty significantly, which is unfortunate. I usually like a lot of power, but for the sake of finding the quickest tune, that's what we're gonna do. Just doing the normal stuff, trying to get to exactly 600. You've seen me do this before in my other videos, so I'm sure it doesn't come as a surprise. So this is going to be our quickest lap with this setup. You can see the difference in the way we're able to take some of these corners, and the amount of grip that we have is pretty substantial difference between the first setup and this setup, which makes sense because we went up by about 0.4 in both handling and braking, so that's a pretty big jump. So you can see we're in the green. Just need to keep it in the green for this last sector, and we should have a faster lap. a little conservative on the entry speed to that corner, but just wanted to make this my fastest lap. Didn't want to blow the corner. So 125.4, I think that's 0.46. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna change this a little bit. We're going to scale back the weight reduction to the sport weight reduction, and that's gonna give us quite a bit of room to add more power to the setup. I was pretty happy to see that we could add the high boost setup, the racing turbocharger, and I guess we're gonna find out whether or not this is going to be the fastest setup yet or not. So just there I set the fastest lap, but I said I think this setup has more in it, so we're going to do one more lap and see if we can improve. Kind of figuring out this car a little bit more, this setup a little bit more, so. Green in the first sector, always a good sign. Green in the second sector, picked up a good amount of time, I think almost 3 full tenths, so pretty significant improvement there through the second sector. Alright, so 125.4, I think that's a 3 and an 8. We did improve by about 300ths, but seeing as that was my fastest lap that I was able to do with this setup, I said, alright, well, we're going to have to bring this one back to the drawing board a little bit here and see what we can do. So I decided that we were going to add the race cam, which hopefully will add a little bit of closure to see if this is the fastest setup on this car versus a higher boost setup and higher torque. So I got real close to getting to 600, but I couldn't quite get exactly 600, so I had to go back to the stock turbo, but I remedied it by adding the sport engine block. And then after that, I just did the normal things you're used to seeing me do, flywheel, driveline. So this is it. This is for all the marbles. We'll see if we can't do our fastest lap ever here. So it certainly felt like the fastest setup that I had made for this car. The combination of the high red line and arrow was definitely felt the fastest, and as I think you'll see in this first sector, so far we're running as the fastest. Getting green in the second sector, picked up a few tenths there, so that's good. that second sector in this course can really make or break you. So I know I'm having a good lap when I pick up time through there. Here it is across the line. 1 minute 24 seconds, 934 thousandths. So this is our fastest time by about 5 tenths, which is significant. Definitely happy with this. Glad we could find the fastest setup. I will be doing another video where I race the IROC Z. So we're gonna do another video with the IROC Z where we try and find the fastest setup around this course and try and determine which of these two cars really is faster around Sonoma. It's been fun finding this fastest tune. Who says front-wheel drive cars can't do donuts? It might look a little funny, but whatever. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. Hope this brings a little bit of closure from some of my other videos. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.